Hi, this is Singh here from Venture Photography Workshops. This is a short tutorial on how you can export an image from Lightroom for display on the screen or the internet, or in this case, for a projections competition night at a camera club. I judge at a number of camera clubs, and quite often people ask, how do I actually size my images so that they can be exported from Lightroom and comply with the camera club specifications or parameters for their projections part of the competition? Well, this is how you do it. We begin with the image that we would like to export. This photograph was taken while I was exploring Angkor Wat in Cambodia earlier this year. And let's say I'm going to enter this into a camera club competition for one of the projections category. So the camera club has told me the parameters of the actual image that I need to submit. It's 72 dots per inch or pixels per inch. It needs to be 2000 pixels on the widest edge. It needs to be a JPEG file, and it needs to be on the color space sRGB. So I've been given these parameters by the camera club. I just simply need to export the file from Lightroom while fulfilling these parameters. So you go to File, Export, and what you can then do basically is go in and select the folder that you would like to export that to. So I'll choose a folder, I'll go into my desktop, and I'll create a folder there called Camera Club. And select that. So now I've told Lightroom that I want to export that image to a folder called Camera Club, which sits in my desktop. You can choose to rename it to a custom name. So I might say Angkor Competition and put my name there, Singh. Scroll down a little bit more and you come under the file settings section. You want to make sure that it's a JPEG format file and that the color space is sRGB. Anything that is displayed online or on a computer screen needs to have the color space sRGB. Set the quality at 100 and then look at the image sizing. Now the club has given me the parameters that the file or the image needs to be 2000 pixels on the longest edge. So I'll make sure I've got longest edge selected, type in 2000 pixels, and I'll keep the resolution at 72 pixels per inch because that's all we need in terms of resolution for the screen. I can then choose to output sharpening, and I can select the type of sharpening I want. In this case, I would select screen and the amount of sharpening I'd like to actually implement as part of the export process from Lightroom. So I'll select standard here. I'll want to include a watermark, so I could basically click on that. If you don't have a watermark, don't worry about it, just uncheck that one. And after export, do nothing. Now, if I'm actually exporting multiple pictures into that folder for various camera club competitions, what I could do is actually save these parameters as an export user preset. See this section here? So I could add this as a preset and I could go camera club specs and it saves that as a preset. This means that in future exports, rather than going through and manually entering every single detail into the fields here again, I could simply just click on that and Lightroom will automatically populate the fields with this data. Once I've got that all sorted out, I simply click Export and Lightroom completes the process. Here's the Camera Club folder that I created on my desktop, and you'll see that the JPEG file has been exported into this folder. The size of the file is 1.4 megabytes, which fits really nicely into the specifications provided by the camera club. Many camera clubs don't like their images submitted for projections to be more than 2 megabytes, so this fits really nicely. I can double click on that and bring it up in the preview, and there you have it, the finished picture exported for display on the screen or as a projection. And don't forget to check out our workshops at www.venturephotography.com.au. See you next time.